Hey, it's Mel, and today I'm talking about NaNoWriMo 2015. Basically, if you didn't know, which you probably didn't because I haven't told anyone apart from the people at my school, I am participating in another year of NaNoWriMo. I took part last year and I won it. Here is my winner's t-shirt that I wore specially for this video because I did it. I did 50,000 words in 30 days. I actually did it in 29 days because I'm an overachiever. I'm trying it again this year, even though last year I wasn't in school because of difficulties, and this year I am in school because yay, school, and gonna be a nightmare because I have to write 1,667 words in a day, every day for a month, and I'm bad at sticking to things, but evidently not too bad because, you know, I'm probably not gonna win because I have school and stuff, but I know what I do have. I have an outline and a plan for every single chapter, 27, because I use this thing that Kat talked about ages ago that I have written in my notebook that I carry everywhere, and I will link you to the video because it's amazing. It's basically how to lay out a story in 27 chapters. It's kind of confusing, but it's not that confusing if you know about it. It's basically the whole, everything has a beginning, a middle and an end, and each part of that has a beginning, a middle and an end. So there's a setup, conflict and resolution for every beginning, middle and end in the beginning, middle and end. I'm not very good at explaining it, so just watch the video if you are into the whole writing thing. I tried it last year, but it really didn't work because I don't think I did it well enough, and I'm pretty sure I only started planning the first couple chapters and then I stopped, but I've done all of the chapters and I also have like some quotes that I'm thinking of putting in, and everything is laid out and it's perfect. There is a short synopsis from my NaNoWriMo page that you can check out. I'll leave the link below. Basically it's about this girl that goes to this magical boarding school, and I know that kind of sounds not that cool, but basically I was thinking about how in Harry Potter all of the kids only have like an 11-year-old knowledge of everything that's not magical, and they'd probably be a bit much and they couldn't have any qualifications to get into jobs in the real world, and it's just a whole lot of mess that was not looked at. So I started thinking about what it would be like if there were like a bunch of schools that had the curriculum being academic and magical, but only magical students could go there. And then I got all of these other ideas and I just put them into one thing and I'm ready to go. I also took a prompt from this Tumblr blog called Right World, which I think is so helpful because it has picture, music and like sentence prompts, like it says I didn't mean to kill her but she had cake, or something weird like that, or it has a picture of a person or a piece of art. Last year's NaNoWriMo I took a picture from there which was basically just a computer generated picture of swing around like this grass stuff, and I was like, you know what that reminds me of? Pixies. And then I did a whole story about pixies and this boy in this foster home and then this other world, and then turned out to be a prince. And oh yep, spoilers, kind of no one's even read it, but I did write it. And I found this really cool picture of this lady that looked kind of like a demon because she had all black eyes and black liquid on her hands and red hair, and I thought of snakes when I looked at her, so I thought that she could like control snakes or something, and I got all of these ideas and I was like, I'm gonna write a story about a witch. I find it really helpful to just write down loads of information about all of the characters and the settings and everything before I have this month of I have to keep typing, I can't do any plotting because I'm busy typing in it and nothing makes sense anymore. So other people just like wing it, but I think that's terrifying because you don't do that. But I mean, it's really a personal decision, and if you are taking part in NaNoWriMo, I would love to hear what you do and what you find helpful. And there's also a really helpful video that Kaz from Little Book Owl did years ago. Really helpful if you need to know how to handle the whole I'm writing all of these words and it's terrifying thing. And I hope that I'm not lacking on YouTube because I filmed a bunch of videos that I'm gonna edit and then wait to upload while I'm writing during the month because I won't have time to stress about filming. But I really enjoyed the whole experience last year, and the NaNoWriMo Twitter page also has writing sprints, even though when I do readathons I realise that reading sprints really not very good because it's easier to just read and continue reading for as long as humanly possible before your eyes start to feel like they're gonna fall out of your head than read like 20 pages and then take a 5-minute break and then read 20 pages and then you get distracted and then you lose place in what you've done and you're like, yeah, and then you forget to pick up your book. So I'm probably just gonna do loads of writing. I've had a look at the Nano winner t-shirts this year and they look really cool, so I want them, so I want to win, but I probably won't win because school and everything, and it's going to be really difficult, and I'm not going to read a single thing. It's just going to be awful because I didn't read anything last year and I really don't think I can read anything this year unless I finish like a week early, which is not going to happen. But it's really fun watching Kat's update videos because she is like the main person that does it on YouTube and BookTube. And I remember last year she wrote like 10,000 words for one day because she was behind like all of these words. Last year I was like behind for like a week and then I wrote 5,000 words in a day, and I was really proud of myself. So I know that I can do it, I just don't think I can do it well. So that's all I have for this little NaNoWriMo video thing. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!